Hey everybody, here's an update. Today is Friday, December 21st. When I first made this video, the very first video on my journey, it was like August and it's December 21st. So as you can see, there's no locks here and my hair is almost completely out. Why do I say almost? Because I got these two locks left. And I have been combing them and combing. They're just stubborn. They don't want to give up the ghost. And so, all I can do right now is just kind of pull it on top of my head and call it a day. But this is my hair. It's free. And it's so funny because my husband wants me to wear it out like this. But you have to imagine, I haven't even cut it yet. So this stuff here is like long. And this over here, I let the stylist cut. So this is shorter. And then, but over here, there's some pieces that are really long. So I can't have it like that. I have to trim it. I have to, what's the word? I have to do something with it. But I'm going to tell you, I love the feel of my hair. I truly, truly do. Now, if I can love the look of it, I'd be a happy camper because I really am not that crazy about pulling my hair tight on top of my head all the time. And then I wind up with just a thing. And then another thing I always wind up doing, this is my old standby. I wonder if I could do it for you guys real quick. My old standby. Take my hair and pull it between the two locks. So I have one lock on each side of the part in the back. And then I do my little Ethiopian twist. I used to wear this style all the time. And when I wore it last night, see, I can't even get my fingers through. My son said, "You went all the way back with that." Because this was my old standby. I could, like, look halfway decent in a matter of seconds, you know? It's like, oh. So, anyway. But I, I just wanted to give you guys an update. And I was going to do a big hullabaloo on my last lock. But since it's in the back, and since you can't see it anyway, there's no sense in me waiting till tomorrow or whenever I'll be able to get to it. Because I got so much to do this weekend. That's why I would really, the reason I'm holding out till those last two locks are out so I can do it a wash and a condition. And I mean, I've been washing it all along and stuff, but this way I'll be able to put the product in and see if I'll be able to get some really cool results. Here on YouTube, people have been so creative with their natural hairstyles. And you know, that I also wanted to try to go gray. So you see my gray keeps coming back and I keep defeating it with a bottle of color. So, you know, I'm thinking, well, if I'm going to be natural, why not natural color? Although I know a lot of women, when they go natural, they like to put lots of color in. And then I noticed they put more makeup on. Have you noticed that? Now I don't have any makeup on. I only have lipstick on, which I always wear. But anyway, 3 minutes and 35 seconds have gone with me just running my mouth. But since August, when I first started this, each one of these bad boys took me an hour. And the higher up on my head, the more than an hour it took. And the reason this one is so short is because I had somewhere along the line when I was wearing my locks and they got a little fuzzy, I decided to take coat thread and stitch in there to tidy them up. Don't do that if you want to take your locks out. This is proof positive that you will still have hair on your head when you take your locks out. And I wish I could show you. I have like a pillow size. And this is, I didn't keep it from the beginning. Some women on YouTube keep theirs, but I was just throwing it away. But then at some point I just started keeping it. So I have hair for days. So if anybody needed some natural hair from one of those charities that you know, have to give hair to kids or whatever, or people with cancer, I have some hair. But I don't think it's usable because, you know, black hair, anyway, we don't have like a one ponytail, it's just hair. But somebody would be able to come along and tidy it up and figure it out. So there's where I am right now. I am still scarfing it, hatting it, pulling it back, this is completely with no blowing, no blow drying, no just unlocking, just taking my hair and combing through. I don't have any of my utensils here because I do it all over the house, in front of the TV or back in the bedroom. And usually I have something here at my desk, but I usually don't do it at my desk because when I'm waiting for things to render, I'll go in there to the TV and play. So, play with my hair. I came home and didn't watch the Lakers. What's up with me? So anyway, this is the update. This is probably the last video I'm going to do. Oh no, I gotta do a video so you can actually see how my hair is gonna look, because that's what everybody says. So what are you going to do with your hair? And I know what they're saying is like, girl, you better put that hair back in locks, because they know that when it comes to hair, I am not the one. I'm not. I like to be neat, but I can't always achieve that. And when you have permed hair and your hair is like this underneath where it doesn't want to stay permed, then you're going to get some hybrid between this and a perm, and it's not pretty. So it's best for me to either pull it back or braid it. And that's one thing my husband really required. I almost got carpal tunnel doing it, but he wanted me to keep the length of the locks. And, you know, because he says with my big round head, I need hair around me, as opposed to having the short hair cut, which I would have to live with for 3 years in order to grow it back to this length. So I obliged him. He doesn't ask for much. And so this is where it is. He loves touching it. I tell you, he's touching it all the time. He never touched my locks. Never, 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 never. And I didn't even notice that until one day another sister with locks was fussing at her man for not touching her hair. And I thought about it. I said, And I said, why don't you touch my hair? He said, it just doesn't feel good. That's why I took it out. All right. Not because he didn't like it, but because it was summer and I had bare shoulders and I didn't like the way it was feeling. It was hot as blazes. Now, I know I did a permanent thing for a temporary time because now it's cold as it can be. And I'm in LA. But anyway, so there's your little time with me. I always say I'm going for 3 and wind up with 7. Talk to you later.